LinkedIn be used to boost our business recruitment efforts? As budgets shrink and mission trips get canceled or scaled back, it's very important that we use other means to really improve the return on investment for our business recruitment dollars. How can we boost our budget using LinkedIn? Let me show you how. LinkedIn can be a great tool for both building a prospect list and building relationships with business prospects, both prior to a trip and in lieu of a trip. If you're going to take a trip, I suggest actually starting to build relationships with prospects 6 to 9 months beforehand, regularly communicating with them. So when you actually go to schedule a meeting to meet with them, it seems like a natural fit that now you would meet in person. Here is my LinkedIn profile. You notice here that we go to the search function, and we're going to be searching for people because we want to make relationships with people, not necessarily companies. People move on and our relationship can go with them. Now we see here, we're going to go to all filters. And when we go to all filters, I actually did it here already. We are going to look for companies in Southern California. So we'll look in the greatest Los Angeles area. And we want to look for companies in clean tech. So we're going to select renewables and environment. Here we're going to look for people that have the title of CEO, or this is a Boolean search, Chief Executive Officer, or Founder, or President. Now, when we apply that search, what does it get us? Well, we see here that it results in 1,164 results. On this version of LinkedIn, the free version, we can't search by company size, something that I really like that you can do in the Sales Navigator version. Here we have Nicholas Diner. Nicholas Diner is with this company, Moliere. Let's take a look at Moliere. First of all, let's look at their company page. We see that they have at least 16 employees, which is great because we're looking for companies that have 10 or more. Now, we want to find out a little bit more about them. So in a quick Google search, we see this video here about Moliere. And guess what? They're already working with Big Texas Urban Farm, which is actually a mobile farm for the State Fair of Texas. They also have installers that are based in Texas as well. This lets us know that they're doing business in our state. Now, we want to reach out to not only Nicholas, the CEO, but also let's find out who this gentleman, Warren Russell, is. If we put his name in LinkedIn, we see that he is a co-founder. Now, we want to create relationships with both of them, but with different messaging. With Warren, we sent a connection request to Warren, and in that connection request, we actually sent a note. And in this note, we asked him if they were doing business with any other companies in Texas. And we highlighted the fact that we were very enlightened by the video that we saw on LinkedIn. Now for Nicholas, we are going to have a slightly different approach. We see in Nicholas' activity here that he recently, 3 hours ago, he posted this. So we're going to follow him here. And then also we liked it. And I was the only one to leave a comment. So when I went here to actually try to build a relationship with Nicholas, I sent over a request to him. And in that request, I actually added a small note that told him that I had commented on his post, told him great job, and asked if I could add him to my professional network. So this is the way that you can use rinse and repeat this cycle to build relationships with business owners prior to and in lieu of business recruitment trips. In addition to this, if you have the Sales Navigator version, you can get a little bit more robust. You see that we put in the same search criteria, but we were also actually able to add company headcount. So we're looking for employees between 11 and companies with between 11 and 200 employees here. We see that we went down from 1,164 to 321. So this really scrubbed the data for us, making it a lot easier for us to get our work done. In addition to that, we can see who's changed jobs in the past 90 days, who's been mentioned in the news. We can see things that we have in common here. And we also can see who's the most active on LinkedIn. So let's start with those who are the most active. We can do this here. I chose Simon Marshall because he has posted on LinkedIn in the past 30 days. So when I look at Simon's profile here, we see here he is the president. This company, we actually has quite a few employees. We see that they have between 11 and 50 employees, which is good for us. And then we can go down here and we can actually take a look at Simon's recent activity. So 5 days ago, he put a post on LinkedIn. He shared this post, and we're going to do the same thing. You see here, I like the post. And in addition to that, I was the only one who made a comment here. People like to get comments on the post. It lets them know that people are listening and it is engaging with him. In addition to this, we also sent him a connection request where we highlighted the fact that we commented on his post. Now, when you use the LinkedIn Premium, you also have the ability to send in-mails. Now, in-mails are cool. The reason that they're cool is because when you send an email to somebody, it shows up in 3 places. In their email box, it shows up in their LinkedIn box, and it also shows up in their app on their phone if they have LinkedIn on their phone. They also tell us icebreakers, things that we can use to start a conversation with them, which is very helpful. And with my subscription, I get 20 in-mails a month. And if someone actually responds to my email, I get that credit back. In-mails are a great way to reach out to prospects. How many in-mails do you get? On average, people get about 1 in-mail a day and about 300 emails a day. So you can see that this is a way to really let your message stand out. One of the other things that I really like about the Sales Navigator system is it really helps you to be more organized in your approach and your search. If we go back here to the search request that we did, we actually can save searches of everyone that we found, and we can follow up with them on a regular basis. This is one of the enhancements that actually the paid version of Sales Navigator offers that is not offered in the free version of LinkedIn. This is just a quick tutorial on how you can use LinkedIn to boost your business recruitment efforts. Budgets are getting tight. LinkedIn can help you stretch your economic development recruitment dollars. This is Devaney Wilmot signing off from The Business of Real Estate.